Hi, I'm Mark Cousins with Cousins Auctions, and we're here on location at our auction sale that was coming up on October the 16th. I just wanted to show you this particular location. We're at 10,007 Ilderton Road in the village of Poplar Hill. Part of the auction sale is here. This is where the old farm was that James Zavitz used to run. Hasn't been operational for at least 40 years. You'll see that from the equipment. But come on with me, I wanted to show you this so that if you're coming here to preview this Sunday, the 11th of October from noon till 3, or you're coming for pickup on the Saturday after the auction sale, that'll be the 17th of October from 9 till 3, you'll want to sort of see where you're coming, because you'll have to come to the house first at 2 Park Crescent. Check in there, make sure that you've got everything looked after there, and then you'll come over here and pick up here. So follow me down the laneway, and we're going to give you a nice tour of the stuff that's in this part of the auction sale. When you're coming in, please respect that there are neighbors here who want you to come up right up the laneway to pick up. When you leave, you're going to go right through this field and come back out, basically at the estate. So this was all part of the Zavitz property at one point in time. This was a cattle farm, and as you've probably heard me talk about, agriculture is rich and deep in the Zavitz family. Charles Ambrose Zavitz, who of course would have had this farm originally with the founder of the Guelph Ag School. His son Raymond Zavitz also was a graduate of the Ag School, would have continued on the farm and passed it on to James Zavitz, whose estate we're doing now. So in this part of the auction sale, we're gonna start here. I should add that when we cracked this open, we actually had to break a hole in the wall to get in here. Nobody had really been in these 2 barns for the last 20 years. So they've been sealed up. It was quite a mess. So we're going to start over here. We've got some shovels, some axes, found some old coffee tins there. Here's an old postal logger, and it's stamped on it Erie Iron Works, which is in St. Thomas. So that's their hatchet, just some odd tools. We're selling this workbench with the vise. A lot of old tins, gate hardware. There's a really neat old Gurney's scale here. It goes up to 100 pounds. A jack. There's an old register grate down there that could be cleaned up and reused again. Some old furniture in here, lantern. Again, some oddball farming hand tools. There's the top of a cupboard. I was not sure if it matches the one in the basement of the house at 2 Park Crescent. We don't have lot numbers on it yet. I don't think it does, but you'll be able to look in the catalog. It certainly would work with it, but I don't think it's a mate. Again, some nails, hardware, that sort of thing we're selling. So let's move into this other part of the garage. I'll open it up here first. Really, other than being swept out and organized and the cobwebs knocked out of it, all this stuff has been here for some time. So there's the old fanning mill here. It has been electrified, but other than that, it's pretty original. Other farming, there's a scoop, 3-point hitch scoop. This Trailblazer sickle mower here, walk behind sickle mower. We have the original instructions to it. This blade back here is for the Troy-built rototiller that is at the other property. And I should mention now, well, I've got you, that we will be conducting a second chattels auction sale that will be 1 week from the first one. So that'll go off on the 23rd of October. There is just so many lots that we would be well over 1,000 lots if we tried to do it in one night. So we're probably going to end up with about 600 plus lots in this auction sale. But basically all the contents of the coach house as well as the farming implements, mostly walk-behind implements at the coach house, will go in that auction sale. So back to this one. This is the one that closes on the 16th. There's an old sawmill here, belt driven off of the Ford 2N tractor. There's actually, there down in the corner is the pulley for the back of the tractor. So that takes a PTO drive and converts it over into a belt drive system. So I'm going to open up the next section of the barn here. My faithful assistant, Laura Dixon. Okay, some light on this. Only one door at a time opens up. Here we've got a John Deere scraper blade, 5 foot. We've got a seeder there. The different seed discs are there with it. We actually have the box for it. The other property, there's a postal auger, a water dish, heated water dish. Here's an electric pump that goes with part of an irrigation system. All of the hoses that you'll see over here go with it. I think we've got enough light just to come in here. There's a set of discs. Again, all of this farming equipment is all set up for 3-point hitch. Some of it PTO, but not very much. Set of discs. You can see all the oil cans over there. There's quite a bit of electric fence stuff. You can see it here. We've broken it in a few different lots. All modern electric fencing stuff here. All brand new, including a Gallagher fence energizer. Brand new in the box. It's never been used. That'll come with a brand new grounding rod. We've got 2 sets of cultivators, a bush mower, a deck mower, odds and ends of hardware and stuff like that. You'll see it in the catalog. So follow me over the outside here. Here's a little Massey Ferguson electric start lawn tractor. Now it turns over, but we don't have, it's an electric start. We don't have a battery for it, and we really haven't tried to start it up. One interesting thing about it though is it's a solid shaft drive. It's not belt drive. We've got the 20-foot bale elevator. This is all the scrap metal we've accumulated between this farm and the house over there. It's all right here. We're just going to sell the scrap metal. In here we have a hay wagon. Now we are going to sell some of the things. One of the children from the estate, I'll put it that way, moved some things from the estate into their house. They moved some things out of their house. So we've got a few extra things that we're going to sell. The treadmill, exercise equipment, water maker. Actually, there's a brand new double sink there. We've got all the lumber in the barn here we're going to sell. We've got a set of drag harrows with the yoke. Laura, come on around here. So Laura Dixon is filming today, and she's my operations manager now. So Laura's an old friend of mine. We've dealt with antiques our whole lives, and she's going to try and make me look good. We got an old set of scales. Laura, come on around here. There's a cute little wood stove there. And if you just keep walking through, you'll see the old seed drill there. Off an old piece of equipment. Make a nice piece of architectural interest. Got the old tank. Here's some more modern furniture, a set of end tables. We've got these Chesterfields here, and over here we've got the old wash tub. There's a beady there, I'll sell separately, and then we've got these two over here. So have a look at this Hoosier cupboard. Great Hoosier cupboard, quite original with the stained glass window panels. I'm just going to open up the other doors. So let me show you a little bit of Hoosier cupboard. The enamel top is in excellent condition, pulls right out. There's the cutting board in there. In here, you've got your flour sifter. All the latches work on this. The top can be properly secured to the base. It isn't right now. But cute little Hoosier cupboard. Going to be probably about 1900, 1910 right in there. Here we've also got a little side table, walnut sideboard, a modern oversized reclining chair here, all in good shape. Back in over here we've got, I don't know how to describe it other than a metal framed vintage sofa. This is right out of the 60s. It needs some work, but quite a classic piece. And Laura, if you'll just come over and look over the edge here, something we found quite neat. Look at this old original wheelbarrow. And if you look real close, you can see the T. Eaton Co. Toronto on there. Original paint. It's really in decent condition, really. Quite restorable with the metal wheel. Back over here we have a Gell hammer mill. The belt comes with it. We've got a sickle mower back in here. Another sickle mower here. We've got some nail kegs. We've got a whole pile of tires. I don't know if they're worth anything, but they're selling together. Old water pail, wooden water pail, a church pew. And just swinging right around here, we've got a little gas-powered generator. 3750, and a little workbench, and a little garden wagon. It actually comes with training wheels. Now I know we're getting pretty long in the YouTube video here, so come on out and we will wrap it up on the row of implements. Please make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and share the auction sale with your friends. There's always great deals. Even if there's nothing in this auction sale for you, we always get some really neat stuff. It's fun to look through. So, in the implements, all these were in the barn. We pulled them out last week. We've got the old pull behind rake. The new idea, manure spreader. Or if you want to go a little bit closer in, you can get more detail on it. When we could, we tried to turn it on to see if things would work. Right next to this is an old set of rollers. The tongue is long rotted away, but it's all there. This is, I'm guessing, a mid-60s GMC pickup truck box, and we're selling that, and inside it is an old drop front secretary and a single bed. It's a little weathered, I'll be honest with you, but it might be salvageable, and that's in the sale as well. Certainly one of the highlights of the farming equipment is this Ford 2N tractor. We've looked up the serial number. I've taken a picture of it in the catalog. It's a 1945, and when they came out in 1945, this would have had steel wheels. There would have been no rubber on it, as that was rationed during the war. But being so uncomfortable over time, they would have put the rubber wheels on it. So this is a 1945 Ford 2N tractor. It turns over, but we couldn't get it started, and we didn't really try that hard. Got a pile of fence posts and lumber, scrap metal over here. There's a feeder back there, an old drag, And then this is a Massey Ferguson baler. The mechanics of it look pretty good, really. Just a few more pieces left. Echo the dog does not go in the auction sale. You wouldn't want her, trust me. Got an old stone sled here, well-built unit. This is a Massey Harris rake, and it works. We engaged it when we were dragging it, and it worked. Also, we've got the seed drill. Come along here, I'll open it up, Laura. It's a McCormick International Harvester, but you know, you look down in there and it's nice and clean. And it says here that for oats you do the sprocket 5 setting 4, and for wheat, W-E-A-T, sprocket 9 setting 8. And this was set up on April the 8th, 1977 for the last time. So again, we've got the resident mouse nest in there. Old seed drill, really in quite restorable condition. We've got the round bale feeder there, and a real old trailer, and you get all the wood with it. So that's the end of the auction sale over in this part of this farm. To wrap up on this, we will have other videos on the contents of the house that we'll be selling on the 16th, closing on the 16th of October. The bidding is open now. On those lots, we will also be cataloging this week for the second Chattels auction sale on October the 23rd. And we'll also do some videos on the real estate. The real estate for number 2 Park Crescent closes this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. If you're interested, it's a one-of-a-kind opportunity. If you have any questions, please call me. Thanks, and don't forget to share.